Hey YouTube, this is your girl Shells. I'm definitely back with a whole nother video about TMAU. If you have previously seen my videos, you know what TMAU is. You know what TMAU sufferers go through on a day-to-day basis. Today I wanted to bring you all a few points concerning TMAU. Sometimes you sit around and certain things are mind-boggling, and I'm here to pretty much just put the realness of TMAU out there and the foes that you think about so that you won't be stressed or your mind won't be playing tricks on you. I just want to give you a little bit of information about me. I've probably been dealing with TMAU for 15 years. Yes, it is a metabolic disorder. It's an internal issue, not an external issue. So please do not put negative comments on my video concerning soap, deodorant, personal hygiene, gynecology, and so forth. If it was that easy, we would have been cured, people. I will only like positive comments and positive feedback. And if you have a cure for this, if not, you can keep your comments to yourself and follow another page. Thank you. All right. All right. One of the main points that I would like to discuss today in reference to TMAU is women in general. I see women and men affected by TMAU, but for some apparent reason, I see more women affected by TMAU. And one of the reasons why I want to press the big issue when it comes down to women is because society is they're set up to think that women is supposed to smell like roses, that we're supposed to be the cleansiest people, walking around. You know why? Because we're feminine. We want to be clean, we want to smell good, we want to look good, we want to be at our best at all times. But unfortunately, what a situation with TMAU for the cross watchers in society, for the ones that are not educated about TMAU, TMAU is not a external issue. Is it an internal issue? The internal issue is that we have a FMO3 enzyme that is missing, that breaks down all foods with choline. So pretty much what happens is that our system does not break down certain foods the way that another individual system will break down food. So what it causes is it causes buildup in the system, and it's released either through the pores, the breath, and also the urine. And also candida also plays a big important fact with TMAU as well. Matter of fact, I do want to say is I think that without candida, TMAU might not even be able to survive, but I do think that it definitely plays a big part in TMAU. The first point I would like to touch on today is the females. And these are some situations that I've been through, and I'm sure that you all can understand and feel where I'm coming from. When it comes down to females, especially good looking females, let me just say this here to you, and I have ran across a lot of beautiful females. I do want to state this to you, that yes, what you are thinking is true. If a female sees you on the physical and you are very attractive, normally the woman, she will normally either be jealous of you, filled with envy, and probably wish that she could literally chop your head off and put your body on her body. Off the physical, a lot of women are intimidated by a beautiful woman, a woman that is more beautiful than they are. So what normally happens is that when they found out that you do have TMAU, they would pretty much try to prey on that because of their own insecurities. They'll probably gossip about you. They'll tell other people about you. They may send other people up to you to smell you, whatever it is, to stroke their ego and to make them feel more superior than you. That is their job. So no, your mind is not playing tricks on you. People do that. There are a lot of insecure women out there. If physically you look a lot better than them, and then they feel like you have TMAU, they do feel like they do have one up on you. They feel like sometimes you may be in a relationship with a man and they may feel like, oh well, she stinks XYZ. I smell good, so I have one up on her. I've seen them pretty much try to destroy the relationship with you and your significant other, talk negative about you, drag your name through the dirt. Whatever they say, I've seen it all. Nothing surprises me. I'm sure that you all have also been through the same situation. I do want to say this: definitely keep your head up, ladies, about TMAU. And when it comes down to relationships, don't always blame TMAU on your relationship, because I see women that do not have TMAU and they're abused, disrespected, verbally disrespected, hit on, cheated on, all of the above. So do not give TMAU so much power as to that will be the downfall of your relationship, because the realness of it is that if an individual wants to be with you in a relationship, they're going to be with you in a relationship whether you are going through hell or whether you're on top of your game. It really doesn't matter. It all depends on the type of character you're dealing with. The next point that I would actually like to touch on is real compliments versus sarcasm. You would normally know that something is sarcasm if you gotta second guess yourself and go off to yourself like, did he or she just say that to me? Were they trying to be funny? Well, this is the situation. 90% of the people that you run into and that you have TMAU, 90% of the people can definitely detect your TMAU. There may be days where the smell can be worse than others. Like one day you may be on a 10 and then one day you may be on a 3, and it might not be able to smell it as much. And then I've also spoke to some of my people in my group that are sufferers from TMAU. They may have found a oil or a perfume or a cologne that covers up the smell so good that sometimes people cannot detect it, so it all depends on what you're doing to get rid of the odor, as far as like changing diet, changing exercise, changing how you care for yourself from the inside out. So all of these factors do play, a major consequence in how strong the smell is or how less it is. All right. All right. All right. Let's see here. All right. Yes. Let's talk about haters. Haters versus people who really don't know what TMAU is. People, I do want you to understand that this situation is even sometimes hard for us to wrap our mind around. So don't expect friends, significant others, and family to understand exactly what you go through on a day-to-day basis. But what I do want to say to you is that because the world is a constant reminder, they'll let you know on a regular basis that you do have TMAU. If you have disruption in your home where you're being disrespected by anybody, family, sister, brother, significant other, you don't have to be treated like that. I definitely want to put that out there like that. You already go out there in the world and suffer enough from indirect compliments to dumb compliments, all of the above. You know what the indirect comments are. I really don't have to get into it. But if you're not comfortable in your own home with this medical condition, I definitely would say that you definitely need to do a hit list. Okay? Because in my mind, you either for me or you against me with this situation. And I'm sure this is something that you probably put on the table to different people once you run into them and let them know what your situation is. It's not necessarily a cure for TMAU. You've had different people using different products. You got people using kefir. You got people using kombucha. I'm in the process of actually doing the homemade kombucha, and I can tell you that when I do go out into public, and this may make you all feel better, I do have less reactions. I've noticed that people are getting in my face and talking to me. I mean, guys especially are coming, they're coming in my face and they're talking to me. I'm already on a defense because of, what I've, dealt with on a regular basis with TMAU. But I can tell you, it's definitely like a breath of fresh air to be able to go out and to be able to communicate with people and and for them to be able to communicate with you without anything indirect, as far as stepping back, making indirect comments, looking at you like you're the nastiest, dirtiest person on on earth. You name it, I've seen it already. I even think I've become numb to a lot of it. It's just a breath of fresh air. So I would definitely tell you all to check out the kombucha video. And it actually gives you the recipe from beginning to end, how long to store it, when to drink it, how it should taste, all of the above. So I would definitely say please pursue that. Another thing that I do want to say is never stop fighting the good fight when it comes down to this, because this is your life. Nobody cares more about your life than you do. So what you want to do is you want to take every avenue that you can possibly take, and try your best to cure this, or whatever works better for you. Don't worry about what anybody thinks of you, because one thing that I've learned is that whoever's going to be in your corner is definitely going to be in your corner. Whoever is meant to leave, whatever the circumstances, they're going to leave, and you don't even have to worry about the unnecessary stuff, because that's just the universe talking to you. Whoever's meant to be around, they'll stick around. Whoever leave will leave. Okay, so don't focus too much on who's not in your circle, but focus on who's in your circle, who's been through the struggle with you, who's never disrespected you about TMAU. Whatever the situation is, keep the people like that very close to you. They're your comforters. They'll be with you. They'll stick it out with you. They'll go to doctor's appointments with you. They'll have therapy sessions with you. Keep those positive people around you, because it's not that many positive people around. It's normally with people, it's almost me, and what can you do for me? So when you have those supporters around you like that, definitely keep them at bay. Okay. Let's see. I do want to touch on this without anybody getting offended. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. If you do get offended, go to another channel. But I will go ahead and be specifically direct. I am a black female. Okay. I have had more issues with TMAU with my culture versus other cultures, such as Mexicans, such as whites, whatever the case may be. The blacks, for some apparent reason, they feel like they're entitled. They feel like they're entitled to say something indirect. You're going to be around, it's certain people that you're going to encounter. You're going to be around people who may just move away from you. You may be around some people that just may be extra, like, oh my God, and all that unnecessary, extra stuff, where the only thing you really actually got to do is move. You'll be around people that they're hiding so many insecurities within themselves and wearing so many different masks that, so it won't shed on light with what they have going on. They'll shed the light on you and try to make you look bad to other people when it does come down to TMAU. And that's what you call a lot of, insecure, just wearing a mask. They don't want you to see who they are, but they want you to look bad to everybody else. So I want you to definitely keep your head up about a situation like that. People can be downright hateful when it does come to TMAU. I would definitely say you would have to be not only just mentally strong, but you have to be emotionally strong as well, because there are times where I went out into the world and my day could be going beautiful. Everything is beautiful. And then I could walk out into the world with strangers, people that don't even care about me, people that I shouldn't even care about. And they'll say something indirect. And I'm like ready to murder something. I'm ready to hurt one of them, and I said to myself, I had to break down the other day. I said to myself, why do you let these people have so much emotional control of you? You don't even know these people. You're not going to see these people again. Why worry about the comments that they make? They don't walk a day or a mile in your shoes on a day-to-day basis. So why should their opinion matter so much? And it all falls into the category of getting your confidence level so high that nothing a person can do or say to you can destroy your self-confidence or the person that you are. You have to work on getting to that point where your mental is just so strong that whatever it is somebody that somebody has to say about you does not affect you in any way, also emotionally as well. Because if you're not in control of your emotions with TMAU, you can damn for sure hurt somebody. You will hurt somebody. You will say the wrong thing to somebody because they don't know what you go through on a day-to-day basis. They don't know the flashbacks that you have. They don't know what you've been going through on a day-to-day basis with TMA. You may just wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day and somebody decides to say or do something that you don't like, and you can just automatically slap. It's so easy to get into trouble, but it's so hard to get out of trouble. It's easy to get into and hard to get out of. So I would definitely say emotionally ground yourself with indirect comments and indirect things that people are going to say about you. Okay. I'm going to take it back to when I say I have more issues with my culture more than any other culture. In my mind, it's called the slavery mentality. The reason why I call it the slavery mentality for my culture, because I'm a black woman, is because for some apparent reason, just growing up and even back in the day and back in slavery days, we were taught to pretty much hate one another. We were taught to point out all the negative things about an individual to make you feel better about yourself, and for them to make them and to make them feel less about themselves. And it didn't have to be a smell. It could be complexion, on down from dark skinned women to light skinned women, on down to big women to smaller women. The slavery mentality is definitely killing our culture, and not just with TMAU, just in general. When I go out into the public and the way that I hear my culture talk to their women, the way that men talk to the women, even if they don't have TMAU, the first thing they say is, "Yo, stinking ass, you stink, you a bitch this, you a bitch that." You get tired of hearing those things. You may not even have TMAU, but in my culture, I hear it more than any other culture, and it get kind of ghetto after a while. It gets very old after a while, because I'm seeing a trend that we don't know how to lift each other up, or to build confidence, or help an individual to try to find a cure. It's always negativity, 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 ego, and all of the above. And it just gets old after a while. So yes, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video today was to pretty much let you know that no, your mind is not playing tricks on you. Yes, people are very indirect and insincere, and they'll say something real slick and think it went over your head. That bothers me, to make them think that they could get away with saying what they want to say. Like, I deal with this condition on a day-to-day basis. I know when somebody's being sincere. I know when somebody's being fake. In relationships as well, people. When you are in relationships with a person, you will know if a person is sincere with you about TMAU or if they're not. From the beginning, you already know if they told you that they couldn't detect, or whatever the case may be, whether it's mom, dad, boyfriend, whoever, fiance, you already know that they're lying to you. Pretty much it's one of them situations is to, because I'm with you, I don't want to hurt your feelings. You get what I'm trying to say? But you'll know who's a rat or not. Pretty much when a person gets upset, they're going to tell you exactly how they feel. So one way or the other, you will tell by the body language, or pretty much you will tell when a person gets mad what they say. Okay. I would definitely say distance yourself from an individual, because if you're not for me, you definitely against me. Do not surround yourself with people who are snakes, who talk about you behind your back when it come down to TMAU, because you can't trust them. You get what I'm trying to say? You might as well rock by yourself if you feel like you can't trust an individual with your information, with something that's so dear to you, something that you have struggled with on a day-to-day basis, something that you have to carry every day. I would definitely say move away from that person as far as possible. You can do bad by yourself. It's just that simple. You can do bad by yourself. Okay. I wanted to bring this video to you all today. Y'all know that I love you all and I want the best for you. And I'm definitely praying to the ancestors that we get a cure for TMAU. I always feel like something is going to break out or something's going to happen, but it's like you really never really know. You really never know. because with TMAU, something that I learned from talking to different individuals as far as men and women in the group, what I've learned was that it seems that the TMAU is coming from different areas. Like certain people's body odors can be from different things. Like me, I learned that I had Candida albicans. If any of you all women know what Candida albicans is a buildup of bacteria and yeast. Okay. And I think that TMAU feeds off of that. And I think that's one of the reasons why the smell comes out of the pore, the urine, and the mouth. I don't want anybody coming on my video talking about go to a gynecologist, talking about going to a PCP, talking about going to an endocrinologist, talking about going to a dermatologist. We all have been through probably about 11 to 12 different doctors. Do not, and I ask you, do not get on my video and say go to the doctor, okay? Because if you went to the doctor and yours cleared up, that means that you did not have TMAU. TMAU is a genetic, let me repeat myself, it is a genetic issue within the blood type, okay? So when it's in the blood, what does that tell you? That there is no easy fix for TMAU. Not a pill, not going to the gynecologist, not going to the PCP, okay? So I wanted to definitely get that out there. And if you're not interested and you don't know anything about TMAU, go on about your business, okay? This for gangsters. Only gangsters can deal with TMAU because it's something that a weak person could not deal with, all right? Do not get on my video trying to give me tips on what TMAU is, what kind of doctor I need to go to, what kind of hygiene I need, that I need to throw some soap and water on my ass cheeks. I don't want to hear any of that, because if it was that easy of a fix, it would have got done already. So keep your little negative comments to yourself. The only thing I want to hear on my YouTube channel is positivity, positivity, positivity. Matter of fact, I don't even explain TMAU to people anymore, because it's gotten to the point where why I explain it to them, because they're going to talk about you, because people love gossip, especially in the Black community. Even if your situation is true about TMAU, they would rather gossip behind your back than to say, oh my God, this could really be an issue. They could literally see you take baths and take showers and still talk about you to the next person. So do not waste your breath with trying to get a person to understand. If they don't have it, and if they have not walked a mile in your shoes, they will never get TMAU. Save the explaining to a holistic doctor. Save the explaining to a scientist or a chemist, somebody who can actually try to give you a cure, or maybe fund some money to a scientist to be able to get a cure for TMAU. But do not waste your time with ignorant people, insecure people, ego-driven people, okay? Don't do it to yourself. It's a waste of time. If you have to stay grounded and distance yourself from any negativity, do it, do it, do it. A peace of mind. Be a leader, not a follower. A peace of mind is so much better than trying to push yourself on people who do not want to be bothered with you, who does not understand your condition. It takes a certain kind of person to understand TMAU who does not have TMAU. I had to bring this video to you all today. Number one, I love you all. Number two, I want the best for you all. And number three, your explaining days of TMAU, it's over. It is over. You do not have to explain TMAU to anybody anymore. You don't have to become emotional about TMAU anymore. Right now, you're at the stage in your life whether they accept you and they deal with you or they don't. There's no middle barrier. Either you deal with me or you don't deal with me. Either you're for the cause or you're not for the cause. The indirect, before the social distancing, TMAU, we were already on the social distancing. So we've been 10 steps ahead of everybody when it comes down to TMAU. I love you all. I want the best for you all. And anything that I'm using or anything that I'm doing that is lessening the odor or is helping one person, if I get any information, you better believe I'm bringing it to you too, and I'm bringing it to you all, because I want you to have a better life. I don't want you to have to feel like we're already quarantined. I don't want you to have to feel like you're caged. I don't want you to feel like you don't deserve everything that another person deserves. You deserve any and everything that the next person deserves. You deserve to be respected. You deserve compassion. You deserve empathy. You deserve love. Whether it's love from your family, whether it's love from a stranger, whether it's love from a relationship, you are deserving. And it's about time that you know that you are deserving in all of that. Do not let anybody tell you that you're not in deserving because you have TMAU. Now, I know you're saying easier said than done. Easier said than done. But it can be done. With TMAU, when it comes down to jobs, your studies, whatever the situation may be, you may be able to land a job with TMAU, but I don't know how long you're going to be able to keep a job with TMAU. And that's just the honest truth. Right now, there's so many work from home opportunities. This is the best time to jump on it for a work from home opportunity because of COVID-19. Go ahead and get you a work from home job. When it comes down to your education, you can go to the community college or university. You're going to have to take some online courses because we deal with this on a day-to-day basis. We can't just get up and go as a normal person does. We have to actually go around certain things and do what works for us. So there are a lot of work from home opportunities out there. Some people even go as far as going to counseling sessions because the stress and the anxiety and depression of TMAU gets to people. If you feel like you need to talk to somebody, I would definitely say get it off your chest, get it off your chest, get it off your chest. Don't keep it balled up inside. See, that's how you hurt somebody. Do not keep it balled up inside. Go to counseling, go to therapy, whoever it is that you do need to talk to get it off of your chest, whatever the situation may be. Do what you got to do to take care of you from the inside out. And when I say from the inside out, I don't mean just TMAU from the inside out. I mean your emotional, from your emotional standpoint, from the inside out. Don't destroy yourself from the inside out with a whole bunch of discouragement, a whole bunch of hate, a whole bunch of I don't know this. The same confidence that you had before you found out that you had TMAU, I need you to bring that confidence back. Bring it back. Don't worry about what people say to you. Bring it back. I need you to carry it like you don't have TMAU. That's the only way you're going to survive with TMAU. You have to carry it just like you carried it before you found out you had the body odor. You can't think about it in every aspect of your life. You will drive yourself crazy. Been there. I'm back on the right road now. I've been there already. And now I have become numb to what anybody has to say to me about TMAU. I don't care who leaves. I'm just caring about who stays around. That's how you should look at it. Don't worry about who left. Don't worry about any of that. Worry about the people that's been rocking with you from when you didn't have TMAU, from now that you do got TMAU. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully they rock with you too when you find a cure for TMAU. They the people that you want to keep around you. They're the people that's concerned about you and wants that welfare for you. I am so happy I did this video for you all today. I had a lot that I wanted to get off my chest because different instances was happening. And I said that it's definitely time to do another video for my people to inspire, to encourage, to build your confidence and to put you on a pedestal because you are like fine china. You deserve to be placed on a pedestal. You are no less than anybody else. If nobody told you that you are beautiful today, look in that mirror and tell yourself that you're beautiful every single day. every single day, I want you to look in that mirror and say that you are beautiful. And this is just positive feedback that you need to hear. If nobody told you that today, if your mother, your father, your sister, your husband, your wife, if they didn't tell you that today, I'm telling you that today. You are chosen and you are set apart. You are all that. And don't ever think twice about it. Once again, this is your girl Shells with another video of TMAU. If you have any questions for me, if you need to speak to me, definitely reach out to me. Email me at classylady83@outlook.com. Let me spell it for you. CLASSYLDY83@outlook.com. Stay classy, stay sassy. I love you all.